안녕하세요. 워킹 슈퍼맘스 이수지입니다. 지난 시간에는 저희 큰아이가 하버드에 붙었을 때 그때 그 감격, 저희가 같이 정말 너무 놀랍고 감격하고 그랬던 이야기도 했고, 그걸 통해서 정말 누구든지 도전해 볼 만하다는 그런 이야기를 했었죠. 지난번 저희 아이의 영상을 보고 많은 분들이 말을 너무 잘한다고 그런 말을 들었는데, 사실 미국 교육이 참 그러한 교육을 참 잘 시키는 것 같아요. 제가 처음 미국 와서 정말 영어도 하나도 들리지 않던 시절에 다녔던 데가 마미애미 클래스라고 했잖아요. 제가 정말 들리지도 않고 가장 이렇게 곤란했던 시간이 부모들이 같이 디스커션 하는 시간이었어요. 그래서 둘러 앉아서 얼마나 진지하게들 얘기를 하는지 제가 하나도 알아듣지 못하는 상황에서 정말 무슨 얘기를 저렇게 열심히 할까, 굉장히 중요한 얘기를 하나 보다. 제가 그러면서 저는 웃기지도 못하고 괜히 왔다 갔다 하면서 그랬던 기억이 있는데, 그러면서 열심히 이제 저도 영어 공부하고 그러면서 나중에 좀 들리기 시작하니까 사실은 뭐 대단한 내용 아니에요. 그런데 정말 말들을 잘하더라고요. 그런 걸 보면서 미국 교육이 이렇게 자기의 의견을 조리 있게 발표하고 자신의 의견을 내고 이런 데에 굉장히 중점을 두는 교육이구나, 이런 거를 알게 됐습니다. 이번 시간에는 앤젤라가 그러면 또 어떠한 액티비티에 중점을 뒀고 또 그러한 탑스쿨에 가기 위해서 노력했던 점, 이런 것들을 좀 자세하게 얘기를 할 거예요. 이것을 보는 학생들에게 정말 도전이 되고 참고가 되고 큰 챌린지가 되는 그런 시간이 됐으면 좋겠습니다.
When a lot of people ask, I've been asked a few times, Angela, how did you get into Harvard? How did you get into these Ivy League schools? And I reflected about this a lot, and I also heard the experiences of my fellow classmates and my peers. And what I believe, and this is once again, disclaimer, this is my personal experience, so it's not representative of everyone, but from my experience, I think for myself to be able to get into my dream schools, I really thought about how I could make myself stand out amongst my peers. Because every year, Harvard gets, I think, somewhere between 40 to 50,000 applications, but they only accept around 2,000. And so you have to really stand out amongst this already pretty self-selective crowd of, very highly ambitious and motivated students. And so first things first, you need to have your foundation. So these are your grades and your test scores. You have to make sure that you're getting the best grade that you can, while still showcasing that you're taking on a lot of other extracurricular activities as well. So continuing on from grades, I studied really hard, and I made sure to take as many AP classes as I could without sacrificing the quality of the coursework that I could produce. And so what that means is, if you think that you're taking on too many difficult classes for you to handle, that you can't get your best performance out there, then it's a much better option for you to go ahead and not take all of the most difficult classes that you could take, and instead just find the right balance for yourself so that you have the best transcript or your best resume that you can bring out. And aside from that, though, like I said, your grades and test scores are just your foundation. That's not enough for you to stand out. Instead, the way that you spark the interest of these admissions officers while they're going through thousands and thousands of applications is to show them who you are genuinely inside. And so think about what you are interested in. Think about your passions, your hobbies, your interests, what makes you excited. And then think about how you can utilize your passions and transform it into a platform in which you can actually help your community around you. And so, as an example, I have always been passionate about speech and debate, as well as student activism and education efforts while I was in high school, and I still am today. But then I knew with speech and debate, if I only went to tournaments and the debate rounds, even if I won a lot of tournaments, that's still not enough for me to stand out because there's so many students doing speech and debate. So instead, I challenged myself and I thought, okay, how do I take my passions in speech and debate and make that into a platform from which I can actually impact my community? And I was fortunate enough to be in touch with a teacher from a local junior high school, and she wanted to create a speech and debate team at that school. However, she didn't really know how to start the club or coach or how tournaments worked and things like that. And so I really worked with her to found the junior high school's first ever speech and debate program, and I became the founding member as well as the head coach, and I successfully led my team of junior high school kids into their first tournament and even organized the first annual speech and debate summer camp. And I was able to do that my junior and senior year, and it was a very rewarding experience, and that became one of my core extracurricular activities. And aside from that, I've always identified as a feminist, as a student activist, and as someone deeply committed to education and empowerment. And I use that also to funneled my passions into a platform, into something that I could use to tangibly contribute to my community. And so I founded a nonprofit organization, and with that, I was able to host a series of conferences and leadership summits for junior high school female students, for them to become empowered and be encouraged to take up leadership initiatives. And that was also a really cool project, and those two activities became my main extracurricular activities, as well as what I was able to gather a lot of stories from that, from those experiences as well. And so, like I said, think about what you are truly passionate about, because your interests are ultimately what makes you an interesting person, right? And everyone has some interesting story, something interesting about them. And so, think about what makes you excited. It can be anything from art to music to even playing video games, movies. And then think about how you can transform that into a platform to help those around you. And once again, disclaimer, make sure that your primary drive isn't to maximize your resume or your application. Instead, this kind of stuff, your platform building, should come out naturally as you really think about what you are genuinely interested about. And so, once again, thank you so much for your support for my mom's channel, and special shout out once again to all the working super moms everywhere. And if you have any questions, comments, or concern, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be more than happy to reply and, join in on more of these videos. And so, once again, thank you so much, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.